How cool is this? Ada River Rally. What was that all about?
Hey guys, Ada River Rally, here we are again, 2024, can't wait. Won this rally last year. DATZILLA's behind us, got the new livery, we're so excited. 8 stages this year, totally different to last year. They said only 5 kilometres the same, so it's going to be a hell of a ride. Got Aiden in the car. They had a few issues with the car last night, so we think we've fixed that this morning. We chucked on some new Pirellis, they arrived late, and we've got a special guest today, so here he is. Cheers.
Hello! How are you, mate? Good to see you. Brando, best of luck today. Looking forward to seeing you out
Thanks
there.
for coming.
The car, just new livery. I do love these cars. We don't see enough of these in Europe. You know, the Toyotas, the Mazdas, the old kind of classics. But classic rallying is so popular here.
Yeah.
But it's got the look of a classic car, but it's anything but, is it?
Yeah, so our rules here, we probably should touch base with that a little bit. Club rally car. So it's a 52-year-old Datsun 1600 or P510, but modern driveline. So SR20, NA, Hollinger sequential, chrome moly rear end. So that's what brought me to this class. Yeah, because
the challenge, the engineering
and
challenge.
Yeah, because it's a lightweight rear drive car with modern technology.
I absolutely love it. It's one thing that they really excel at down here is looking after these cars and bringing them back to life with new technologies and new engineering. It is fantastic, and you do have the odd Mark II Escort.
Yeah.
The odd Mark II, not too many, but the odd Mark. 150 kilometres, 8 stages today. It's going to be interesting because it is a little bit foggy in places, it's a bit damp in places. Just explain to me how the rally works as well, Brendo, because it's not a pace-noted rally as such, is it?
No, we call it blind rallying.
How does it work?
Has been for years, so it's back what they used to do, you know, when rallying started, 70s, 80s. Not like maps where you get to follow every corner on the map, but you just get your road book. So the instructions that the road director put in the road book, that's all you get to use.
So what kind of instructions would I imagine highlight any sort of hazards in the stages, anything that you've got, cautions basically,
cautions,
as well as directions,
turns, like turn onto another road, and maybe something dangerous like a corner over a crest. But that's it. You might get 4 or 5 Ks with nothing. So it just can be quiet in the car.
It's drive to what you can see.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can't wait. It's going to be a lot of fun out in the stages. Let's see how it goes. Best of luck, Brando.
Let's go.
Let's go for some sausage and bacon sandwiches and a cup of coffee. having Australia's finest clerk of the course organising your day for you. Finest, not just clerk of the course, rally organiser extraordinaire.
That's where we're going. Spectator 1 and 3. That's us here. That's pretty much straight up through what they call Lock Valley.
What was that all about? What was that? Wasn't a zero car. That was the zero car. Jesus, did he take out your camera, Benny boy?
I should check it.
It's a spectator point, Colin. That's exactly what he does for spectator points.
Ah.
I wasn't expecting that. Was exciting.
Entertainment. Long way quicker than the other few cars we've seen, so he does seem to have that car singing, doesn't he? It's taken him a little while to get it probably as he wants it, but he does seem to have got it right now, and it looked beautiful. It just looks like fun. It looks fast, it moves a little bit, looks like a good car.
It's been a good run, but that one we ended up car 1 on the road, and it's not a tour drive stage, very twisty. We stalled going down the hill, the car wouldn't restart, so we lost 5 or 10 seconds there. But yeah, pretty good morning so far. I can see that's a good start. The car keeps fogging up a bit, but we'll keep going.
I look as if I belong, sort of.
I like it.
You didn't own it.
That's so
You're
nice.
home amongst the gum trees.
Oh dear, we've got
With
some
1 or
singing.
2 plum trees. A kangaroo and a barbecue. A doopy doopy doo. I don't know all the words. Is it lunchtime?
So we had a look at the positions. Looks like we're first overall. So that's 1 heat done. I think luffs are about 25 seconds, something like that, behind us. So restart for heat 2 and crack on.
Crook, yeah, I know. What pressures we running?
55.
Good stuff.
all seems so remarkably calm, doesn't it? But that's what happens, you know. It's a small team run by the family and friends, I guess, but all in control. Everyone knows what they've got to do. Brendel quite clearly knows what he's got to do. And
Putting him to work.
Yeah. I keep putting him to work. Yep. I just didn't want the car to fall off the jack. Is that one too big? I think it will be.
That'll make it work.
They've changed styles, but not.
So what he's doing?
Yeah, he's just throwing it away.
Back to the
He obviously doesn't pay for consumables, does he?
He's then bought a pack of zip ties and he's
Yeah. That's what I said, like that.
Alright, there's this
No, it's
one.
wasted.
And then,
I'll stick to doing photos.
oh, look at
That's
this.
good, eh? It'll tear off first stage.
He's not even going to last a corner.
Then through the top one, and then back through the top hole.
He might be Australia's best rally photographer, but, you know,
mate.
I don't know about his
Get me
cable tie
Top
skills.
hole. Yeah.
Sign me up.
so it's all going well this morning, Brendel?
Real good.
Sounded great, I've got
Did
to
it?
say.
Yeah, good.
Oh my goodness, mate.
It's good.
It's quite slippery though. It was quite. You were first on the road. Were you, did you
Yeah,
be first
so
on the road or not? We lost.
No, so
Ah.
we did that driver's briefing, and usually the top three will do a draw,
Yeah.
and they forgot. So we went to leave, and they come around and said, "Oh, Stuart's picked it for you. Your car too." I'm like, "What? Oh, okay."
Right. Well,
So
that's
then-
not too bad.
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
And then Josh Redhead in the Hyundai, he had problems on the first stage, so we passed him in the transport and went into the second stage. So we did 2, 3, and 4 car one.
So was it, do you think that was maybe the slipperiest of the conditions? First on the road.
Yes. Stage 3 was the worst.
Yeah.
It's really high crowned,
Yeah.
grass in the centre,
Wow.
and no traction. Like it felt like your tyres had gone, because we ran the same tyres for 4 stages, and then I checked the tyres for the last stage, so they're fine, you know. And the last stage was fast, up it, downhill.
So you explained earlier on about the concept of the blind rally, the fact
Yeah.
it's not noted. So when you get a stage like that, that's, you know, as you say, cambered in the middle, a little bit of grass on it. Where are you at in terms of driving? Is it 90%? Is it 85%?
It felt like 50, but I'm sure it wasn't. I
Right.
said to Aiden, sorry, I drove like a grandma in there, but there's just no feeling in the road. Because the conditions have changed a fair bit through the stages. So basically, just back right off, you're driving by the feeling that you're getting through the seat and whatnot, and I was getting no feeling. So it's like, okay, let's just go slow.
Yeah. Sensible. Isn't this great? It is so Aussie. Now the sun's come out, you've got these wonderful big gum trees in amongst this. I don't know what you would call this. It's a little park. The primary school's over there to the right, the heritage centre's there. Some beautiful old buildings. It is just so Australian. Cars everywhere. These guys behind us in the pickup. It's a Commodore, I think. Commodore pickup. Goodness me. Well, you can tell it's not the most balanced of cars. Very rear end happy. They were very, very entertaining when they came past us early on. I don't know. Maybe they're not going out for the afternoon. maybe they were a little bit too happy in the car and have maybe broken something. Oh dear. I think they have. Look, it's a proper train. Look for the proper fire. Oh my word. Let's kind of...
Oh, hang on.
Train driver.
How you going?
Yeah, all right.
I met you earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell us about it. Come in.
So yeah, this is the Victorian Railway's J-Class steam locomotive. There was roughly 40 to 50 of these built. They were built in Vulcan Foundry over in England.
So when did this one last actually run under its own power?
1972 was the last time it was running under its own power.
Right. Some heat as well comes out of there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I guess when
This
it's
is
going
nothing.
through, I was going to say, I would imagine it's...
It's about twice as hot in actual running.
I think I'm melting. I genuinely think I might be melting. It's a disaster. My coffee's getting hotter. Never mind getting colder. It's getting hotter while we stand here. Jeez. Yeah, the heat would be phenomenal. When this thing
okay.
was...
Imagine
It-
loading this thing.
Oh, jeez.
Normal operational temperatures range from about 1,000 degrees upwards. So
Inside the
firebox. 90% of the steam is made over the top on the crown sheet of the firebox back here.
How old are you, young man?
15 years old.
Well done, mate. It's good to see a youngster with a passion for something that's not on a screen, isn't it? This is the future, by the way, youngsters. Get off your screens, get into things like this. And you might actually have people like me, old farts like me, listening to 15-year-olds. I don't remember the last time I listened to a 15-year-old. That says something, doesn't it? Really says something. Well done, mate. Fair play to you.
You never hear it. It sounded horrible.
It's the final stage though.
Yeah, it's on like 3 cylinders or something.
Oh, dear.
Few dramas the last 2 stages. The car had a misfire, so we're just trying to get through to the end and we'll keep going.
my god, it's so hot in here.
I think you guys just won.
You're taking the piss.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, right. How good.
Must be that sticker on your dash.
Must be. Yeah. And the one on the back.
At Brendel, lunchtime, it was all looking good. The car was singing in the stages.
That's what we'd love to say, keep it singing.
Keep it singing, but this afternoon, second pass through the stages, what happened? Something went wrong.
Yeah, it just gradually got worse. Stage 5 and 6, we pushed pretty hard because the new forward drive was coming behind us. And that was alright, but we just noticed a bit of a flutter a few times. And then it started to idle a bit rough, and then it dropped on 3 cylinders. So it was a real shame.
You're at that point, you've got, what, 25, 30 seconds in hand?
Yeah.
Are you still thinking, actually, there's enough here? I can maybe push in certain places, or was it, nah, you just got to bring the car home now?
No, exactly. I was thinking about the way, the demographic of the stages. So the last stage I knew was downhill. But okay, we can keep it moving along, that's okay. And we actually pulled 5 on stage 5, but we didn't realise that at the time, so we sort of had 30 to play with.
Stage 5, I said, bro, like, that was unreal. I said, you
I was
had a big
shaking,
crack.
I was sweating, I was like actually shaking. I was like, I got to the end, I was like, are you alright?
I said to Brad,
someone was
I
like,
know
Breno
the feeling.
just took 4 hours. I said, oh, there's not a chance.
I said, no, like, 2-wheel drive, and I was like, I was clenched like that whole stage on, we are hooked, this is sick. And then like 4 seconds stage, and well, that was cool.
That and the second one.
Yeah.
But the car cut out completely 2 times, so we just lost way too much amount of time, but we're just happy to get it here now because we hadn't really spoke about it. We had quite a few dramas with the car last night.
Right.
My engine tuner guy was up till about midnight trying to resolve a few things, and we had Hollinger helped me this morning with a flat shifter. We got all that on. The car was a dream this morning, so we're happy just to do the good stage times.
What I love is that you're still smiling, but that's part. You don't take on a project like this, unless you're prepared for these kind of moments. It's never going to be easy going, is it? You've always got to be fighting something, and that's the joy of it. Because it puts a huge smile on your face when it sings, when it goes well. It is the greatest thing, and you put it there on the stage. But you have to be prepared for these moments and these slight disappointments, I guess.
Yeah, well, the thing is, we still first tour drive outright and second outright in the event, but I come in to win. So
but that's just not a bad result when you look at the cars you're up against.
Oh, for sure, yeah. And it was a lot of fun. My kids are here today. You're here. Weather's great. Bloody steam train behind us. So.
But it's this kind of event. That really is what rallying's all about, isn't it? There's a great atmosphere, some great cars in the stages being driven properly. But it's just the whole atmosphere around these type of events is what we should be aiming for.
Oh, absolutely. And that's why I only pick selected events with this car, because it's expensive to run. You have a lot of time, so you want to go and do an event that's great and fun and you enjoy it. So that's what we come to do. And this event has won Best Rally in Victoria last 3 years in a row, and it's going to win it for a 4th.
Oh, you can see why. Awesome. You can absolutely see why.
My rallying now is all about doing the YouTube and the social media, attracting sponsors. So having a car that's great fun and stands out is what it's all about, and kids are going to love it too. So it's great.
It's all it's what it's about. It looks great, it sounds great, and when you are fully on it in the stages, it's astonishing.
Yeah.
Quality driver, and that makes an enormous difference. World-class driver. You would say so. Yeah, you're probably for me, Brendan, I've said it many times. I'm not just saying it because you're here. You are the most talented driver we've seen in these parts in a long, long time. But you're kind of at a different point in your career now as well, aren't you? And kind of giving back to rallying, which is really important. Really important. We see kids all around. You've got young kids. You want to show them what Daddy can do. But it's so important that we make an effort to connect with younger people. And that's what this, in some ways, again, helps to achieve, doesn't it?
Yeah, especially in probably all around the world, but it's generally older people that are stewards and volunteers and things like that. So we need to attract the younger generation. So if I can bring my girls up into it, things like that. There's been a lot of kids here today. We generally give out posters and flyers and things like that. So it's what it's all about. But I love rallying, and I want rallying to last and go on forever. So we need to look after the sport.
We really do, Brenda. You're doing a fabulous job, and disappointment today, but not enormous, as you say.
all right.
Second,
Yeah.
first two-wheel
All
drive,
right.
second overall.
Yeah.
Your man who sets his
We're
standards
still
high.
happy. Yeah.
We're all happy. We're just happy to be here. We're happy to be rallying. It's been a wonderful day. Wonderful day.
And thanks everyone for coming. Yeah.
Yes, thank you for inviting us
So
along.
now you've got to say subscribe. Yep.
Subscribe.
Subscribe
Subscribe to
and follow
Brainlow's
and
channels.
share.
Where's the button? Where's the button? Who makes the video?
Aaron.
Is it above his head? There's a button.
it will be now.
Press the button. Press the button. It's above Brainlow's head. Press that button to subscribe.
Yeah.
Don't just subscribe. Press the alerts button as well.
Yes.
So that whenever
And-
the new videos come out, you know they're there.
Yeah.
What else?
And tell at least one friend
Tell
about
my
the video.
friend. That's quite a
That's
good
all you
idea.
need to do.